Hey guys, welcome back to SMO Boys. Today I will be doing part 1 of a tutorial series on how to do the Tears of the Kingdom any percent speedrun. Just so we're clear, the specific version that this will be covering is from anywhere from version 1.0 to version 1.1.1. So if you do not have that version, or any of those 3 versions, then you cannot do this route and you will have to learn elsewhere. So, to do this run, to actually verify your speed run, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use, obviously one of the older versions. So to verify it, you need to start recording your video on the home screen. Then you need to press plus. And as you can see, my game version is 1.0.0. And then I'm going to go out. You don't have to zoom in there, you just gotta show it. Then you just go out, go through all this stuff, and then select whatever profile you'll be doing the run in. Now here I do have a, I will be not showing you how to do intro skip. I will be just demonstrating what you have to do like the intro, like, not cutscene skip, but the intro, like save load skip, not like the out of bounds intro skip. So, once you start, you need to have your timer, if you're using like a live split, you need to have it started at 6 minutes and 39 seconds, and then you're gonna start your run here. You're just gonna load it into the save. So to actually get this save, I recommend you start a new game on the profile that you're gonna do your runs on, make a manual save at the beginning, and you can make use of other profiles if you wanna practice specific tricks, so you don't override this manual save. So, once you're done with the unskippable intro cutscene, what you can do is you can just make a manual save without even touching anything right here. So to start this speedrun, I will be just showing you some very specific tricks on how to do it quickly. So I will be showing you how to do cog skip, and the current fastest, or slightly modified, Great Sky Island speedrun, and then the Zuggle route afterwards, but I will not be doing that all in one video. This video will be probably focusing on getting to Ascend or possibly Fuse. So once you get the Decayed Master Sword, just, if you do want to retry this section, you will get an autosave after getting the sword, so you can just use that. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut through here, and then instead of examining this, you do cog skip. You're going to go up on this wheel. And just so you know, as you can, we're going to be getting up to this ledge up there. So this jump is insanely hard, as you barely make it, as you have to jump from right there, way up there, with only a sword in your hand, in your inventory. That's all you have. So what we're going to do for the setup is we're going to go about here, and at some point, you're going to see very, very specific, like, kind of like a crack in the ground. In a way, it's kind of like a crack in the ground. It's that, like, very specific detail right on the inner part of the wheel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's, like, right there. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to use that. So what you're going to do is you're going to crouch. You're going to start to throw. And you need to line up Link's right knee just at the edge of it, like, right there, if you guys can see that. And then right at this little intersection right here, you're going to see, like, where it goes up and then across. You need to aim just upright of that. And then just press B while still holding R to get out of it. Then press B again, or 2 more times, and then just center your camera. Then tap down, and then you need to hold B. Do not start running it, just hold B. This is so you immediately start running when you start to walk to go in the direction. So what you're going to want to do is upon running, you're going to immediately jump. Hold down the R button to turn yourself around, and then just press Y to do a jump slash. What this will allow you to do is to, what this is going to allow you to do is going to let you essentially just barely make it onto the ledge that is right over there. So I'll do the setup one more time. So I'm going to start to throw, then crouch. Line up Link's right knee with that little thing in the ground, and then aim my top crosshair. That's exactly what you're aiming, whether we want to aim your top crosshair just up right at that little intersection, and then just get out of everything, center your camera, tap down. Then I'm gonna do the inputs here, and then upon me landing, you will immediately slip off. So you're gonna hold ZL, hold down, and then immediately spam X to start backflipping. And if you do the trick correctly on the first try, or whatever other attempt, you'll make it up on this ledge safely. And I'll do it one more time at full speed to show you guys how it'll look upon getting the Master Sword. So I'm going to be reloading my save here. And something else that's also worth noting is if you want to be using that manual save at the very beginning so you can skip through the intro without having to watch the 7-minute cutscenes, you can never ever manual save throughout your run. Or else it'll get overwritten, you have to create a new one. So I'll be going up here, going here, crouching, lining up Link's knee, right about there, looking there, spamming B, center, press down. There we go. Now, just so you know, you will face tons and tons of difficulties when trying to do this trick, as it is insanely hard to get down. But with the setup, you'll be able to start to learn it, and I recommend practicing this trick a ton. So what you're going to do now is you're going to jump over here. You can just crouch underneath that vine. And this is a little bit of a weird spot. What you're going to do is you're just going to walk up, hold upright, and just, you're not going to front hop. You're just going to jump right at the edge here. So you're going to stand like right at the edge with a little like thing right here, and then just jump up. And then here you're going to hold ZL and just walk around it like so. Now, if you need to climb, then you can, and then just jump around, but you don't have to always. And now we've gotten up here to this ledge without actually activating the little section down there. Now, this has been known to get up here, but it required you to still get the cogs moving. And so doing this cog skip saves about 40 seconds. So we're just going to keep on running through here. And for anyone wondering, yes, this is where the recall shrine is. It is right here, but obviously you cannot activate it yet. So as you can see, if I go up to it, try and press A, you can't activate it. You can only climb on it. Hooray. And something that's also worth noticing is you just kind of saw me doing like this crouching thing. This is called, I don't know, I think it's called crouch throw sprinting. So what you need to do this is you need to, is when you run out of stamina, you can't do this too quickly, or you need to do, or you can't do it when you have like that much stamina left, because if you do, then it just won't, then you're just gonna run out anyways. You need to crouch, press B, and then start to throw your weapon, and then press B again to put your weapon away. Like this. Then once you regain your stamina, you're gonna go out here, and then you're gonna jump up. I guess that I should also place a story spoiler warning, not a story spoiler warning, but throughout the series you're gonna see throughout the game a little bit, and the ending. So if you have not picked up the game, please do a casual playthrough. It is such an amazing game to experience, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna keep going up until you get to this chest, and this chest is gonna contain 3 Zonai wings. This is incredibly useful for later in the speedrun, which is why getting up here early, getting early wings, is incredibly powerful. Now we're just going to go over here and just jump and just dive down and kind of just go to the right. And then we will essentially glide into the cutscene. You can kind of see the ascent shrine on the very bottom right of my screen. Now it just went away. But yeah, just so you know, if you're not going to be using intro skip, please do use that manual save, because you will be resetting quite a bit at cog skip, as it is insanely hard to learn, and even just starting the run, it can feel quite a lot of pressure once you get it. So what we're going to do to start immediately, we're going to press R, B, and then Y in a very specific way, so then we can jump slash, and then it'll actually allow us to fall a little bit faster here. Now just so we're aware, this does not always work in the game. Exactly where jump slashing down is faster. Do that here. RBY, falling down, and then I'm gonna land on the lily pad. And then we can just jump out. It's not always faster to jump slash down, So I recommend, but only right there, it really is faster. So what we're going to be doing first, is we need to get the pearl pad. So, and something as well as also going to be worth noting is normally get to examine this right here after getting it to make this bridge go, and then you can dive off like over there and then kind of just go down to that water. Now, yes, there is a trick to get there early and even skip getting the pearl pad, but that is not a good idea to skip the pearl pad. And actually, I don't know if you can skip the pearl pad, but you can skip this bridge cutscene essentially. But however, though, we're going to be doing it in a different way without continuously jump slashing. And yes, this method is quite a bit faster as it takes advantage of using the wings that we just got. Now, if you have like a practice file set up, I'm gonna highly recommend that you end up using, or that you end up making a manual save. Actually, no, that's a lie. You don't have to make a manual save. There will be an auto save here. But however, it does. If you are gonna be practicing it though, and you're gonna want to use manual saves, then I do highly recommend that you're on a different profile, to do so. All right, now that we got the pearl pad, I'm just gonna go through the rest of this dialogue. And our first objective is to get to the Temple of Time, but we cannot touch the ground. We can only touch it up here. So how are we gonna be doing this? So what we're gonna do is we're going to, yeah, it does say, yeah, go ahead and examine that, yada yada, but we don't have to. So what we're gonna do is face towards the door of the Temple of Time, which is right where like that little like circle is, like right there in the distance. Right where like my top crosshair is, it's like right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna back up, and then right when we reach the edge of this little stone thing, we're gonna hold up on the D-pad and then take out a wing. So I'm gonna aim myself that, okay, nice one. So we're gonna aim this direction, run, take out a wing. Oh, that's a lie. Actually, we want to take it out with the quick inventory. A little bit too early. Now this isn't the most like this isn't really that hard a time, but it is a little bit nerve-wracking, anyways. Then we're gonna take it out and then just run onto it. Don't even jump, just run onto it. Just keep sprinting and just keep running onto it. Now what you're gonna want to do is you should just be flying towards it. So stand in the middle of the wing, and then we're gonna go into our inventory because we need to be duplicating the wings now. So to do this, we're just gonna hold 2, sort them, and then close the inventory at the same time. So just press Y and B on the same frame. So just YB. And I recommend you get about 16, so do a total of 3 dupes. Then make sure that you can steer the wing in a way if you need to, so then you can aim right, pretty much right for the door at the Temple of Time. You should be able to fly over this enemy that's right here. If you can't fly over this enemy, then that means then you just have to reload your save and then try it again, or if you're doing an actual run, then just reset, because it's probably gonna lose you a bunch of time. Alright, and kabloom. We've landed here. So as you can see, I can examine this from right here, but first, we need to look behind us, stand like in the middle of the wing, and then take out one more wing, and then turn around and then examine it. The reason why is because it's gonna spawn us slightly behind, like where we're actually standing, and taking out that wing will allow us to, as you can see, stay on the wing. So what we're gonna do is jump slashing off of here, just jumping off and then just jump slashing is kind of precise. So I'm gonna take out another wing, and yes, it will get propped up, so just walk and just jump onto it. Maybe run and jump, because that was really close. Then just sprint off and then just jump while staying on the wing, and then just glide down, and you should void out. And then if you did everything right up to this point, without touching the ground, you will be respawned back up here where you got the pearl pad. Now the reason why this saves time, not only just gliding there, because originally what we did is we went down to the pond, ran all the way to the Temple of Time while picking up some stuff, then got the wings from a different chest it's like right at that platform, like right like in like the middle of my crosshairs, right down there, and then we ran all the way up to Ascend, which is up there. However, with that trick, we saved tons of time by simply just getting right back up here and having a much higher advantage point. So, what you're gonna want to do is, if I'm correct, you will be getting an autosave here upon like reaching the Temple of Time. But however, though, So what we need to do is we need to get up to ascend. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into this little rock right here. And we need to get down to that cave section that's down there, like right where like my top crosshairs. I'm circling it right there. We need to get right there. So to do this, we're going to be sprinting, and then right before we hit this ledge, we're going to aim slightly left of the cave. So we're going to aim like pretty much like right here. Then we're going to be sprinting forward and then pausing the game. Now take out 2 wings, and if you want to conserve them and not lose 2 wings, you can just hit Y and B together as you close the menu and just keep running off. And yes, using 2 wings is not accidental. That does make it more consistent. So once you're gliding through here, yes you should be on 2 hearts, don't worry. But however though, using this, we should be able to get through here pretty swiftly. So we're gonna be gliding through, and then we're just gonna be jumping off to keep our momentum. Now thankfully this cave is at a safe temperature. So we're gonna pick up some bomb flowers on the way whilst going up to the top here. So we're gonna pick up this one as well, and then we can just run past the like. It really is not that big of a deal. And then we're just gonna keep going up and up and up to the left, and just keep going. And here you will be finding, before we get out of this cave, we need to get this flame emitter shield. And by the way, if you do want to heal up, take these 2 sky shrooms that are here, and you'll be able to heal up half a heart. So I recommend you just take them and then just eat them in case. And now we're back up to 2 hearts. So now ascend is right above us. So to get there as quickly as possible, we need to go this way, jump up, 2, 3, and then just regain our stamina here. Now, just so you know, it's impossible to actually take off the fuse of the flame. Like, we can't take off the flame emitter fuse until we actually get until we actually get the fuse ability. So what we're gonna be doing is just do not hold ZO for too long, because then we'll be using the flame, which is not good, because there's a ton of the shields in our ability. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go here. And then you will usually make it up here on half a heart, but because we got the 2 sky shrooms, it'll make it slightly more lenient. So we can get up here with about another 10-second window, just in case. Now, what we will be doing now is we're gonna be completing ascend, and then I might go to fuse, but we'll see. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna enter ascend, and then we'll be getting a cutscene. Now something as well is this shrine is kind of scary because there's a potential for a massive time loss here. Yes, it is just a shrine, but that does not mean we are quite out of the woods yet and just at a little relaxed point. But it is possible to actually die in this shrine very easily, because at some point there is a construct enemy that has a bow and arrow. And no, we do not need the bow or the arrow, as we don't have the weapons to kill it. We literally just have a 1 damage master sword that has a durability of 5. So after we get ascend, we need to go up to the first platform and kind of just coast through it normally. So we're gonna go here, keep going, and then just ascend up here. Then just be sure just to not click B by accident whilst doing this, because then you will just go back down and lose time. Now we're just gonna, this is where the construct with the bow is. You can see the bow in his hand. We need to very quickly cut these 2 ropes and then ascend through the bridge. So to do this, we're gonna go here, and then as we walk past him, we're gonna start sprinting right as he shoots. And then do 2 swats, then run around, like that, and then just ascend through. Now you're not totally done yet, as he can still shoot you. Yep, as you can see, he literally almost just hit me right there. But if you just keep sprinting at a swift pace, then you should be able to get past him pretty easily. Oh my god, that just is so delayed. I just ascend through here, and then we will be done with the shrine. And that will be it for the tutorial for now, so just so you guys can practice this little section. I'll be uploading another video in the next day or 2, covering probably up to Ultra Hand, and then the rest of GCI. in part 3, and then I'll figure it out from there. So and something else is also, a couple other things is also worth noting is I will not be showing you how to use amiibos in this run. That is something I will not be showing. If you want to use that, you can implement that on your own. But I think it personally sucks to use amiibos because it's because you've gotten this far, you've done one of the hardest tricks in the game, being cog skip skip. It's not one of the hardest tricks, but it's a very difficult trick. You've done everything else pretty well, and then you just lose the run to RNG. Seriously, like, I feel bad for you, Linkus. So I will not be showing you how to use amiibos in this run. But yeah, that'll basically be it, though, for me. So yeah, I'll be back soon with with part 2 in the next couple days. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if it was helpful, once again, just leave a like. It'll really help me out, and I will see you guys in the next video.